Well, hello and welcome to the new video. And if you're looking for a family car, today we have a look at the new facelifted Citroen Berlingo. A very favorable car in between the family vans. And look at the new design of the front mask. So we have a new design language here with these turn C lights, as you can see. I think it looks pretty nice. I really do like it. You have more aerodynamic front face. New Citroen logo, which I absolutely love and adore. It looks fantastic. It has a shape of an egg. I like that. And then here is the grille. We have active flaps, of course. It is what you have to have nowadays. You have Citroen LED vision lights. They are not matrix lights, but they are strong LED lights. Really, really nice. Let's go around the car. So then we have these small wheels. These are 16-inch wheels, black wheels. They look quite good with a tire of 205/60 R16. So you got this high sidewall for good comfort. So that's pretty nice. And then if we look from this side, oh wow, this is interesting because this is negative caster geometry what I'm seeing here. Very, very unusual. Really nice. Okay, then let's go along. So here is the interior, the front part of the interior. You have a normal fabric seats. You have heated seats, adjustable height, new steering wheel. Looks a little bit like the SsangYong or the KGM steering wheel, the 4-spoke steering wheel. Interesting. Then what is nice, you have sliding doors, both sliding doors on both sides. So that's pretty cool. You also have tables for your children here. You have separate air conditioning here, so they can adjust the intensity of it, and one USB-A port in the rear. And look, if you're in here, you have also electric windows in here, which is nice. And then with the seats, they are fixed seats, so you cannot adjust them in terms of length. You can probably get them out or something if you want more space in your car. So pretty interesting. Is there something more to show you here? I was just wondering, what is this? And it's nothing. Okay, yeah, that's about it. And you just close the door like that. At times can be a little bit heavy for you. And then here is the redesigned new rear part. And actually the only redesigned thing is the light signature and different badging here, different badging of Citroen and Berlingo. No logo in here. Let's open the boot. Hop. And as we open the boot, this is the massive space that is inside. Really, really great. Look at that. That's big amount of space. You have 12-volt socket here, and you have cup holders here. Look at this. These are cup holders for the rear passengers behind the seats. So quite interesting solution. Then you have some pockets here, but no hooks as far as I'm concerned. And you have a nice carpet. Yeah, very, very practical. And what is beating underneath the bonnet is a diesel engine. Let's have a closer look at it. And what's hiding deep under the bonnet, very deep under the bonnet actually, is the 1.5 liter diesel engine mated to the 8-speed IC automatic transmission. This engine has 130 horsepower. And yeah, this is just the true proper engine that this car needs. It gives you fantastic fuel efficiency of around 7 liters if you drive it dynamically, sort of, if you don't do eco run. So it is fantastic engine for this car. It's what it has to have. And let me just show you also the battery. You get 70 ampere hour battery. No mild hybrid, nothing, just an engine, a normal battery, and that's it. about how the new Berlingo, facelifted Berlingo drives. So first of all, what you have to do always when you sit in the car, you go through this shortcut into the infotainment, turn off the start and stop, speed recognition and lane assist. So that's done, and yeah, that's about it. Put the gearbox into drive. You also have a manual mode, so let's do that. And off we go. So there are plenty of these small family vans on the market. You have the Fords, you have these, you have the Toyota, basically the same car and stuff like this. But the Citroen, what is special in is its comfort. While we don't have those special Citroen Advanced Comfort hydraulic bump stops, still the suspension is set up in the very comfy way. And it also behaves correct in the comfort behavior. And what that means is that it's first falling down on the rear when you go through the undulation or the change of surface. So it first lands on the rear axle, and then it dampens very softly the front. It dampens it down, and yeah, it's a nice and correct behavior in terms of confidence. And then maybe you would be interested about how it corners. Of course, nobody is going to drive this car dynamically through the corners. Body behavior is such that it feels slightly still like a WRC car, in that it leans quite a lot, and yeah, it leans, and there is quite a bit of yaw as well. But it's stable enough, really. You never feel unstable in the car. The geometry of the wheels is such that we are running slight toe in at the rear, so it can rotate a little bit, but we have massive amount of understeer, as we don't have any positive caster geometry at the front, and you have heavy diesel engine in front of the front wheels, right? But it's a van, so who cares really, right? And now let's come to what is the most important, and that is the fuel economy of the car. So I'm averaging overall 7 liters for 100 kilometers, but you can do these short travels in the city for like 5 liters, sometimes 6 liters. And yeah, on the motorway you're doing around 7 liters. You have 8-speed automatic transmission, which is great. I really do also like these shift pedals on the steering wheel, although not necessary and not reasonable in a car like this, but you can definitely improve the efficiency with using them. The engine revs, it has a red line which starts at 5,000 RPM. In terms of the noise, you do hear the diesel quite a bit in this car, and if you're not a fan of diesel engines just like me, you will get annoyed after a little bit about that. But yeah, diesel engine is the proper engine for this car, particularly because of the range. So it gives you massive amount of range, which you want for your family and for the adventures that you do. And if you are on an adventure, you have these off-road modes, so that even with being front-wheel drive, the car still does some good decent amount of off-roading. And look, I'm using the pedals, and it just feels very easy to use, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the car has a very nice pickup, of course, because it's a diesel from the low end, and it is just very comfy being driven in the low end. So yeah, nice experience, good visibility, big windows. Although what I always don't like about Citroen are these sort of plastic bits. So when you open the window, when you want to pick up the ticket from the parking machine, it then wraps onto your arm, and it's not very comfortable. The seats themselves, they are comfy, but the sitting position is a little bit strange, because I would like the steering wheel to be able to adjust it to be even closer for me, because I have long legs. So yeah, it's not the most ideal position, but you can adjust. I think it will be more comfortable for a shorter people. But yeah, very decent family car, extremely comfy, and that's probably what is going to be the most important if you're looking for a family car. and yeah, it's just stable enough. It's a good car, and it's cheaper than an SUV. So if you want loads of practicality, loads of space and comfy driving, still 8-speed transmission, diesel, well, you should consider this car. And the auto design looks fantastic. It has a new design language. So yeah, that would be it to the Citroen Berlingo short review. Well, if you found the video useful, well, keep watching, keep subscribing, because more videos are coming on very soon, and I hope to see you in the very next video. In the meantime, take care of you, and goodbye.